Hi everyone, welcome to our Math Monday. Welcome back to Tara's Take. If it's your first time, welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy yourself. So today's our Math Make. We are on like week 73, I think. We're really getting up there, praise God. Today we're going to be making this. I haven't seen these before. I'm sure somebody's made them somewhere, but I haven't seen them. Super simple, but we're going to be using a piece of 12 by 12 or an 8 by 8, anything that's square, okay? And it is a double-sided pocket for a page. Now, here's the part I hadn't seen before. If you glue it in, it's one pocket on the front, and then you can glue it in so that it's a pocket at the top, or you can you can glue the top and glue it in and have a pocket at the side. So it's double-sided, both sides of your page. So I just never seen anybody fold it quite this way. So I'm hoping this will be something you don't have already in your collection. It's not glued right now. If you wanted it as a floater, you could glue this shut and just connect hook a little paper clip, to it and put it in the journal just like that. It's not holding for me. I've got this little curl on it and it's not wanting to close. You guys get the point. Yeah. You get it. So anyway, so let's get started. What you'll need is some 12 by 12s, 8 by 8s, small 6 by 6 would be a really small one. I'm going to be using 12 by 12. Also, I'm going to be using some book page and possibly distress ink for the inside because my paper is white. I do advise a thinner paper only because when you fold these together, it's going to, be a little harder to fold if it's thicker, but it's totally up to you. Of course, if you can fold it, good, cool. I have two pads here I bought recently, 12 by 12, so I'm going to use those. Okay, so let's get started. So the first things first, you're going to fold this in half, and you're going to need some glue and your bone folder or your scissor handles and some scissors and things to decorate with. And I'm just taking this, what I did earlier, and this kind of worked for me. I took it to the corner, and then, wait, if it'll cooperate with me. Took it right to the corner to corner, and then I brought this up even with it. Wait, there we go. And then I just kind of go down the center and do like that. It went off a little bit. For the most part, it's a pretty easy way to get your papers folded pretty evenly. Okay? All right. Now, you're going to open that up, and you're going to go ahead and fold one of your corners in to the line there. Okay? And then we're going to fold this one in as well, right up to that line, so that your two pieces here are meeting in the center, okay? And then you're going to fold it back up. Now, here's where you want to press it down, make sure there's no, like the paper's folding, down pretty even for you. Okay, so now you're going to have this. This is what you have. Half of it is folded in and in. And now at this point, you can add some glue if you want. I don't know that it's necessary, but we'll tack it down. We'll just tack it down, okay? As you can see, I'm not worrying about where I put it or how much. Okay. All right. I went a little crooked right here up against my line. That's why I have that fold right there. As you can see, could probably fix that, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's okay. All right. Now, at this point, you're going to want to either, unless you have coffee dyed paper you're using, or you can coffee dye it, you could distress it. You could use magazine, you could use digis, you could use book page. I'm personally going to use, I believe I'm going to use book page. Let me see if I have any that's more this size. I have some pages here. Let me just move my computer stand so I can pull them out without ripping them out. Let me see. How wide is this? Not quite. I have a bunch of different ones here in a stack. I think this one might fit. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do now. I do want to fold this in half, okay, because I want to put my paper. I mean, I guess you could put a whole sheet there if you wanted to, but I want to put it side, like each side, to have a separate piece of book page. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it so I can see my midline. And then just in case this kind of folds up on you, kind of stick something under there so it doesn't do that. Okay. And then make sure you're corner to corner. Nice and even. Thin as possible. No hard and fast rules, but this way everything's meeting at the top and it looks good, you know? Okay. And now at this point, because it's 6 inches wide, okay, that's not going to fit into my journals because my journals aren't that wide. Now, if you're using a journal page that is wider than that, cool. But for me, I'm going to need to cut some of this down. Oopsie, some of this down. Sorry about that loud noise. So I'm going to go ahead, and you can, you know, depending on how big your journals are. Mine, I almost always do the 8.5 folds. So mine are 4.5, or no, wait, the 11 folds. So mine are 5.5, you know, width, my journals, and like 8.5 high. So I am going to cut this down. You could bring it, let's see here. I'm going to bring it over here. So you could bring it, you know, a couple inches off to here and make it taller and thin. You could leave it a little bit wider so that, because this is 6 inches, so we could go all the way to about here and have it fit right on the page. This is 1 inch, so that would fit with like an inch extra space. I'm going to probably go ahead and take it about here, okay? Because then also that gives me a good pocket seal along here. So, and then I'm just going to throw these in my scrap bag and open this back up. And now we can go ahead and do a fitting for our book page. And it doesn't have to be the whole height. I was going to say, let's see. Because see, if this is coming up here, you're not going to be worried about it being all the way to the bottom. You could bring it up some. That'd be fine too. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take these sides off. So I'm all, plus I like to use these to stamp words on and stuff. So. Oh, and I got the numbers. That looks kind of fun. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my glue on here, and let me get a glue page real quick, because you know I make a mess. You know how I am. Okay. And I'm just going to go like that. I went over a little bit, but that's okay. And then I'm going to glue that down. Oops. Let's pull that over. Woo! I just saw that. Don't tear the paper, Tara. I just noticed something. I messed up. I didn't go quite up to the edge. I want that over to the edge. Because at that point at the top, you'll be able to see if this isn't covering the page right. See, I'm still not right there, but it's okay. It's good enough. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and do this. I kind of like having a little bit of the paper over because it looks nice, and it just makes it look nice and even. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a sec, unless you already know. Oops, a little bit more off there. I don't want to press too hard. This paper is very thin. Just want to put enough glue to get it to stick down. Okay. Yeah, so it's just making my sides nice and smooth. See where that'll be. Get your side. This time I'm going to try to get my paper more up. Whoops, I'm getting that glue everywhere, of course. Okay. Oops, I forgot to take these off. Shoot. Do that very quickly. My glue's going to dry by the time I get these off. Ah, I tore the paper slightly on that edge. It'll be okay. Yeah, we can cover it. I'll go ahead and take that paper over just a little bit. You won't be able, I don't think it'll affect it too much. You won't be able to see that fold. Okay. Ooh, pressed too hard, huh? Trying to cut that right there. Okay. This is all going to be closed up when it's all said and done anyway, so you're not even going to see any of this part. Oh, I hear a siren. Okay. So there we go. Now, yeah, it's covered, so I don't need to worry about that center part. I was worried about it because I knew it would show a tiny bit up here, but anyway. So there's that one. Okay. I think they're pretty cute, and once they're distressed and decorated, they'll be looking really cute on a page. Okay. Moving on. Let's do another one. Whew. I've been having a little bit of palpitations this afternoon, and I'm not liking the feeling of that. I took some medicine, my beet juice. I call it my medicine, but oh, I love this paper. Look, I just got this scrapbook pad the other day at Joann's, and I really liked it. I was like, oh, that is cute. We're gonna do it, yeah, like this. Oh, and if you have words or anything, you're going to want to turn it upside down because you're going to want them to be up. You know, or if you have a picture or something that's that you can, you know, you want it to be the right way up, you're going to want to turn the paper upside down when you fold it, and then make sure and fold the part that's up in, so that when it's like that, you've got the right, okay? You get it. You get it. You know what I'm saying. So today is Friday, and I have so much to do this weekend that I absolutely had to get our Mass Monday done today. So I was like, oh, I cannot even let it go over to tomorrow. That's not, yeah, it won't work for me this time. Sometimes I do them on Saturday, you know. I'm having a hard time with this one. Or maybe I'm just being too persnickety here. Ah, okay. Sheesh. There we go. I got it. Okay, so we're gonna fold it in half. And now I'm gonna try not to go up. Let's take it just before that fold, okay? And that way you don't have the difficulty of dealing with, like I did that last time. I had it fold up on me on the inside, which I don't think it mattered. It worked out fine, but that way you're not messing with that, okay? Yeah, it's not gonna hurt. So. Okay. Ooh, I went a little far out on that one. Huh. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. I think this one will look really pretty with book page inside of it. Got a little bit of glue in there. Oh, no wonder it's over here on my desk. I can see a big old purple splotch right there. All right. Okay. So I think you guys probably have the gist. It's a half fold, then 2 corner folds into the center, and then we cover the inside with whatever you choose. Like I said, you can use any kind of book page. You can use distress inks. You can coffee dye it. Whatever works for you. Okay? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do a little glue here. Oops. There we go. Right. And what book page? Let's see. Let's use, I have a couple of music pages here that are loose. Let's use those. That might look pretty cool. Actually, let's do our cut first, and then I might be able to cut. Let's see. Right there. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you, too? Sheesh. When you are done doing all this, you're going to want to run some glue right there on the inside and glue this down so that your pockets are closed. I didn't mean to miss that part. Okay, so then you've got your little pockets here. And I'm just running it along this edge. Okay, there we go. Duh. Anyway, so now you have a pocket. Okay, back to work. Let me see how much, if I could do like a half. I'm pretty sure I can cut this in half. Yep. This is a little stronger paper, which is fine. Fine by me. Just going to take a little bit of this off here. All right. Okay. Don't want to waste these edges, right? They make cute little scraps. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is going to fit just fine here. Yeah. Because like I said, it doesn't need to be covering on the whole thing because it's inside a pocket. So if you can tear your piece in half and get a good fit, cool. Go for it. So this weekend, I am going to be super busy, like I was saying. The Homeless Servant's Heart Ministry is the name of our homeless ministry at Crossroads. And we are having a gift wrapping party. And we're all bringing different things, donating to the homeless folks. And so I am taking clothes. I'm taking women's clothes and shirts, and I kind of wanted those on there, but that's okay. Shirts and all that good stuff, pants and everything else. And then I'm also gonna I gotta go get, in the morning I gotta do my regular shopping. I always do. I'm wondering, you know what I think would be easier for me is if I go like that and then kind of just flip this, sorry guys, flip this over and fold it. Because then I see where I need to put my glue. Because I really do like to have this edge clean if I can. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess I could put the glue everywhere, but I kind of don't want to till I get the other side done, and then I can fold them back. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to the church, and we're going to have like a little get together with, and they're going to bring cookies and stuff, you know, for us to snack on and just celebrate, kind of honor the people who work in the ministry. So it should be a lot of fun. Let's see. No, I'm right the first time. Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out with some friends and wrapping gifts. But I have to go do laundry. I have to go grocery shopping. I also said I would bring wrapping paper, so I have to make a trip to the dollar store and get some paper, and then I'm going to get some gift bags and some tape. Yeah, so then after going grocery shopping and doing all my chores, you know, or all my errands, and then going to that little get together, you know, I'm going to be tired. So I'm like, okay, there's no way. And then on Sunday is church. So there's just, and I'm exhausted when we get home from church too. So there's just no way. I'm like, oh, I got to get my video done today. Look how much little space I left myself. Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I got to get this done right now. And Cordy is working up in Scottsdale and Chandler both today. He had to do some work in Chandler, and then he had to drive over to Scottsdale. If you guys don't know Arizona, that's like he had to do like a 30-minute drive over to Scottsdale after working in Chandler. And then when he's done in Scottsdale, he had to come back to Chandler and do some more work. So I actually have absolutely no idea when my honey will get home today because he had a busy day. Busy. But that's good because, you know, it's good. He likes things like that. Okay, I just totally hit the thing. Probably made you guys dizzy. There we go. Fold this over. These are a little bit time consuming and they're really super easy, but because I'm covering, if your paper is coffee dyed, it'll probably be easier, or if it's double-sided. Yeah. I actually just thought of this right before I came on camera. And so I didn't really have time to do coffee dyeing and stuff. And I knew my day was running short, you know, so that's why I didn't have anything more prepped, and I thought, well, I'll just cover them with book page. So as you know, I have so much ephemera that we've made together that I'm always like, okay, if I don't make a ton, that's okay. Only because I already have a lot of stuff and I don't really need to make a bunch more. So what I make is fine. You know what I mean? I mean, if I should happen to get a lot done, great. But if not, I'm certainly not going to let that worry me. I gave myself a little more room on this side. Let's see. Now this should just fold over. No, of course, I'm off a little bit. I always am. Oh, look at that. I got glue all over the place. I skidded it across the desk. That's not good. Now, because I probably could have done this before, I was doing all that cutting, but this paper's thin enough, I can just fold it over. See? I did. Yep, that works. Okay, now, glue this baby shut, and we have 2 done together. 1 I did by myself, so. And I'm just going to go ahead, oh, that one's sticking up. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Alrighty. Put that down and use my cloth, and there we go. I like this one. I love this paper, this dark paper. I thought it was cool. I got it half off at Joann's the other day, and they didn't have a big selection because I think everything had already gotten bought up, you know what I mean? Okay, for whatever reason, this is kind of hanging out, so I'm going to cut this. Don't want to, but I also don't want that hanging out. I know I just messed up my beautiful seam, but that's where when I folded it over, it wasn't quite right. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Gosh, I have glue everywhere. My desk, because I've been gluing stuff down on my desk. I shouldn't do that. So there's that one. I was thinking, do I have a journal? I don't, well, I have the travel journal. I'll grab that and show you. Let's see. Oh, that's too close. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit the, let me grab, there we go. So on a page, it'll look like that. And I'm going to pull this up slightly because I'm going to hit it if I don't. Okay. You good? I didn't make you too dizzy, I hope. Anyway, so they'll look like that, and you can either glue the top and make it a side pocket with this pocket, or you can glue it on the side, make it a top pocket. You could even do a bottom if you wanted a bottom loading pocket. That's totally up to you. And then on the other side, the same thing. So it's kind of cool. I like this. I like these anyway, double-sided pockets. The only thing that was different for this with me was I hadn't seen somebody do the 12 by 12 paper and, you know, the cut and all that. I have done double-sided pockets before in different ways, just not in that way. So that was the new thing for me. Now let's see. Let's pick a piece of paper. This one's got some pretty cool. It's got, you know, some of them aren't that great, but some of them are really cool. Look at, isn't that cute? And then it's got a lot of lined. It's got like maybe 2 or 3 designs of lined. I shouldn't say a lot. I already cut up all the, it had postcards in it. It had some cool stuff. Let me see. Oh, I like this green one too. I think I'll do one with that. Wait, let me make sure. Bingo cards. See, lined paper. That one's nice. That one's nice. Butterflies, lots and lots of butterflies. Oh, that one's cool. It's like a charcoaly, almost a green. This one's nice. I was thinking I might take these and cut these into pieces, like the little adverts. I like that. And I like those, so that's why there was quite a few pieces in here that I thought, okay, it's worth getting. And it was only 10 bucks. Look at the playing cards. Aren't those adorable? This one. Let's do this one. I like this one. music paper. Should I do one with music paper? I don't want to get overzealous and take too many out, okay? You know how I get. And I'm already at, what are we at? Uh-oh. Did my video not record the right direction? Oh, man, I hope so. Dang it. I hate when I do that. Because then I have to flip the video. I have to remember. Oh, look at that. It's pink music. I like that one. Should have torn that one out. There was one more in here that I was really digging, and I want to see. That's one of them. Let me see. Keep my hand there. I could have sworn. I guess it's not. Well, we'll do one with this. There we go. Okay. And sit this over there. And then I've got my other, which I've got to be careful how many I tear out, because you know me, I get ahead of myself. Let's see. Oh, I love that one. There, I'll just do that one. I'm not going to go any further. Did I hit it again? Jeez. How y'all tolerate me sometimes, I declare. Okay. Clumsy, clumsy girl. This one really don't matter. It's flowers, so of course it's all over the place anyway. I'm just going to hold that corner right there. Still went off. I tried and it slipped out of my fingers. You little stinker. There. Oh gosh, that was a horrible noise. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jeez. I'm having one of those days, you guys. I kind of started out, okay, I started out doing my study for our devotion, which was going really well. And then I started thinking about my grandson. And any of you who know me know that that's a very tender subject for me. And I decided to sit down and write a letter to the woman who has my grandson and who's trying to take him away from my daughter. If you don't know the history behind it, I've explained it before. I'm not going to go into it deeply, but there's somebody who is vying for adopting my grandson, and it's just a really bad situation. And so I decided I've kept my mouth quiet long enough, you know, out of fear that I would cause more problems than help. And so I spent my morning writing a kind letter, but a letter to this woman. And then I sent it to my daughter to ask if she, you know, would give me her permission to send it. Because I'm not going to send it unless my daughter wants me to. Because she's the one who's having to deal with this. But I feel like I have to try and speak on behalf of my family, my grandson, my daughter, my late husband. And I have kept my mouth shut due to the fact that there was so many games being played with us by the dad and now by her. And we're kind of on the edge because we're like, you know, any move we make, is she just going to completely take Enoch out of our lives, you know? And so I covet your prayers, my sisters. If you are a woman of prayer, you know, I always covet your prayers about anything because you're my friends, my family. But this is something that's very tender in my heart. And so I'm still a little bit discombobulated because I spent like, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 hours working on that letter. And then I went back to our devotion and finished and recorded 3 devotional videos today. I try to do them on Thursdays and Fridays. Sometimes I do them the day before. I always do them at least the day before. And then sometimes I do them, I'll do them in a batch like I did today. So I did 3 in a row for tomorrow, for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So the one you saw today was the last one I recorded today. Your today is Monday. My today is Friday. So anyways, and so yeah, so it was kind of a emotional morning, and I had a hard time getting myself into crafting mode. So I was thinking about, you know, what I had done this morning. But praise the Lord, I'm feeling better. I felt really good about the letter, to be honest with you. It was a very kind letter. I wasn't mean to her or anything. I don't have that intention. I don't want to. There's times when I have felt the intention of not being so nice. But, you know, I don't want that. I don't. I just also want her to understand, you know, that taking my grandson away from his family is not in his best interest, even though she's under the delusion that it is. So the problem is she's been told a lot of half-truths and lies, and she's basing her strategies on that and has not gained the full story behind what happened and behind the relationships. And because, you know, if it weren't, I told her in the letter, you know, that if it weren't for the fact that I absolutely positively know that my grandson is loved and safe with his family, it would be a different thing, because I'm a woman of God and I never want to put my grandson in harm's way. And if I thought for a moment that, you know, he wasn't loved and that he'd be neglected and mistreated, I would never say, you know, give him back to his family. But because I know the life that he had with us and I know the history behind all of this, I'm like, you're not doing him any favors by removing him from his family. You're hurting him, and you don't realize it because you've been lied to. So I'm hoping that if I do get to send it, that she will, I told her in the letter, I hope you hear me with your heart and understand that I'm writing to you with pure motives and with a heart that loves her grandson. And I hope you feel my heart, you know, and have a change of heart yourself, because what she's doing, although well-intended, is not, it's going to further the pain my grandson's gone through in the end. Because even if you're loved by the person who adopted you, if you go through losing the ability to be with your parent and thinking that you were rejected by that parent and not knowing why, and you grow up thinking that you weren't loved, no amount of love from the adopted parent is going to remove the pain of rejection. Especially when you remember your parent, which he does remember his mother. And, you know, it's not, and his mother's not a person who should lose her son. She's not that person that's like a wasted life that's not worthy of having her child. That's not who she is. So yeah, please be praying for us, because I like that there. I think that'll be pretty there. If I can keep her in the picture. Yeah, that's cute. Let's see, how far over is it? Yeah, she'll be in the picture. All I got to really do is cut a little bit more off this side, and I think I can totally have her in there. So yeah, that's what I spent my morning doing, which was not fun, to be honest, but I feel like it was productive. I hope. And if, you know, nothing comes of it and my daughter says, no, Mom, I really don't want you to send it, at least I sat down and got my thoughts out of my heart and onto paper, because that has been a sore spot for me for a long time. Yeah, so anyway, changing subject, something happier. Let's see, what do we want to talk about? Let's see, what do I want to tell you guys? Gee whiz. I'm not sure if I mentioned in detail about what happened at the doctor, and I know a lot of you are curious because you've been keeping up with my health. So I went to an orthopedic sports orthopedic doctor who works with people who have, you know, bone problems and stuff like me, because I have the bad knee thing going, you know. And he did they did the x-ray last week, and then, or the week before. And so this last Tuesday, I went to see him, and he wants to do surgery. Oh, gee, he wants to do surgery. Not looking forward to that. However, he can't do the surgery until I've lost some weight. So guess who's back on Weight Watchers? I've been doing so good this week. But yeah, I'm back on Weight Watchers because I lost like 20 pounds last year doing it with Courtney. And he lost like 23 pounds. So we were talking and I ended up, it was funny because right after, I'm trying to just get that glue not to be there. Right after I went to the doctor, just a day or two after, lo and behold, across my, I'm going to grab my glue sheet page, sorry. Lo and behold, across my Facebook comes Cyber Monday deal, Weight Watchers, 6 months free. I was like, oh my gosh. So I got, it was $11 a month, plus 95 cents, of course, for tax. So it's $11.95, so $12 a month. Which is like, oh my gosh, probably $5 cheaper than I was paying when I did the deal. It was either, yeah, I think it was last year. And yeah, so Courtney's like, whatever you want. I texted him and said, do you want to do this again? He goes, whatever you want, babe. You're the cooker. He always says that. I'm not going to complain. You're the cooker. Plus, he loved it because he did lose weight and he felt better. So, oh, she's so cute. Look, I like that. And so, yeah, so we're going to start Weight Watchers. Oh, wow, this one's got mice on it. Oh, let's see. I've got others here. Let me see. Well, that one's pretty, but it won't show the whole thing. I guess I could show the tree. I don't usually use stuff with images like this, but these are kind of cool. It's a good way to use them. They're just sitting in a drawer over there, not getting used, right? Yeah, so he wants to do surgery. They did a cortisone shot. My knee feels, I'd say, 85% better. Yeah, with the cortisone. Because he told me, I hadn't talked to my other doctor. He had just had his nurse call and tell me that I had the osteoarthritis. And then I have bone spurs, right? I think I told you guys that last week. Well, this doctor, he actually explained what is going on. And he said that I have, I wonder if I can get them in the picture if I took it up like that. Then it's going to be all that white. I guess it don't matter, right? But anyway, he said that what's going on is, maybe I'll just do the trees. Yeah, I'm just going to do the trees. He said what's going on is, sorry I keep interrupting myself, I have osteoarthritis behind my kneecap, okay? And then I have so much, I did not leave myself a fold over much, did I? He said I have so much bone damage, like what is it called? Cartilage damage, like it's gone. And it's all bone on bone. So that's that major pain I'm having on the left side of my knee. Is just totally bone on bone. So I'm going to cut these guys off, I think. I need to make sure I don't cut too much off. Yeah, so, yeah. So that's a bummer. But at least I know what's going on, which is a huge relief, as we talked about. You guys know what I mean. It's such a, oh, now all it's really there is like this tree. That doesn't look as cute. Shoot. I was thinking it would be more, but it doesn't. It just looks like a tree. It's okay though, right? A little spooky. Do I have anything besides, I mean, I can just use words. I don't have to use the pictures. I just thought it was kind of cool. Now I'll use the tree. It's fine. It's what I planned for, so we're good. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of happy about that though, just because I have an, you know, a diagnosis, and I know how to pray now too. That's a huge thing. I haven't been sure exactly how to pray about it, and I'm like, yeah, now I have a name for this, and I know what's going on with me, and I can actually pray about it. And anyway, you guys get it. But yeah, so that's that. What else? I'm still waiting to hear back from the doctor about my blood work that he did regarding the psoriatic arthritis. I haven't heard back from them regarding that, which kind of surprises me because they did that test like 2 weeks ago. Over 2 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks now on Monday. And I haven't heard anything. And the nurse had told me, oh, I'll find out because we didn't get the test results back yet. Aw, that's pretty cute. Look at that. And this side's spooky. A little bit spooky. Not too bad. This little piece right here, though, is coming off. So I might as well cut that right there. Yeah, so I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard back from her. But I'm hoping, doesn't mean anything. I'm hoping that just means, it's nothing bad. But, kind of like to know what's going on with me. All the way. You know what I'm saying. It's nice to know what's going on when you've been dealing with health issues forever. And yeah. Oh, and I have a praise report. It's really cool. I have a friend from high school who I haven't, oh gosh, I really went far on that one. I did it on that side too. I haven't seen her, well, I've only seen her like once, but we're still friends on Facebook. And she was a couple of years ahead of me in school. But anyway, she had been diagnosed with cancer, with breast cancer. And they did all kinds of chemo. She was supposedly in stage 4. They didn't know what, they didn't think there was anything they could do for her. And man, all of us started praying. Well, yesterday or the day before, she posted, praise God, she posted that the doctor said the cancer is, what do you call it, in remission. Like it's stopped growing. And they are, at this point, she's really believing the Lord for complete healing in her body. So, yay, praise report. That is not something you hear every day. That, cancer has been stopped in someone's body. That's a God thing. Sorry, but that I don't give chemo the credit for that. That to me is like prayer and people lifting up that person and God intervening on their behalf. So I'm very happy for her. Okay, let's see. Is this, which side's right side up? That would be this one. What time is it? Oh, we should probably decorate. Shoot. You know what? We should probably decorate. I knew I was getting overzealous. We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did that one by myself. It doesn't count. So, 3. I did 3. Which sucks. I know. I'm so slow. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm okay with it. I know it's, it's okay. So they're a little bit different sizes. Not huge difference, but you get the gist. Which one do we want to decorate? Oh, I haven't said that to you guys in forever, huh? Remember I used to always say, which one? So I love this. I love all 3 of these. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm looking around my desk to see what I have on here. Oh, look, I even made, I did die cuts just practicing and playing. Pammy, you gave me this one. Man, is that one hard to get the little papers off of, though. But I did get these 2 larger ones here. I could probably put one on there and one on there. And just kind of, or this one on here might be cute. I don't know. I don't use doilies very often, and I love it when other people use them. I have no idea why I don't use them so much. And it's kind of silly, but, that's the way it is. Okay, I got this. It's so cool. I don't think I've shown it to you guys yet. Pretty, I'm pretty sure that was our little journal I'm making out of the steampunk. Give you a peek. I'm probably going to decorate it by myself just because it's going to take me too long. I don't know. Anyway, I got this basket at the Salvation Army, store. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So yeah, it's got all kinds of fun stuff in it already. These are all those things I had in that big container, and I would grab it and use it. So I wanted them in something where I could kind of see everything at once and not just, a few things. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab, not that one. Let's see. I want a clock, but I don't know which one. That one's cute. I was thinking a clock with maybe some flowers. Let's grab some lace. Shall we grab some lace? Yes, we shall. I have this on my desk, so we're going to use it because it's pretty. It's coffee dyed. It's old. Okay. I do believe I'll put it at the bottom. Yeah. So I'm going to run some glue along here and get some lace down on this little puppy. And you know what I might do is just go like that and glue the whole thing across. If I can just get this glue to come out, stay coming out. My glue, you know how persnickety it has been. Oh, actually, you guys don't. See yesterday's video. So that's going to be on Wednesday or Friday, one of those videos. I just could not get my glue to run right. Now you know. Spoiler alert. Now you know what happens on the video. Tara can't get her glue to run right. And by the way, you can also put glue like through here if you don't want that to come up. I don't think it's going to matter once it's glued down is why I didn't bother with it. But if you're going to have it as a, I don't know. I don't think it'll matter as a floater either. Okay, so now we got a little baseline here on the bottom. And I think that lace looks really cute with this green paper. I love this paper. I'm trying not to think about hoarding stuff and just use it. If you love it, just use it. You know what I mean? You can see where I was uneven here on my glue job. Here we go. Okay. Cute. I like it. So far, so good. Now, let me see. Where is... Oh, yeah. I have them all over here. Duh. These are my, in general, type inks I use all the time. So I just have them off to the side. And I pull them in when I need them. This is that dollar store container I got, and it holds a bunch. Look at that. It holds like 7 of them. And that can, you know what? This is so dark, it might not even need it. Actually, I'm not sure. Let me see here. Let me see. This one's, I like this one a little better. Alrighty. See, she's sleeping, and it's going to be a clock next to her, I think. And I don't know if I'm going to use this, but it just was sitting on my desk looking cute, so I thought I might hold it, bring it in. Let's see. So she's asleep. What else can we put for the little baby girl? Little baby girl. That might look kind of cute right there. Okay. Maybe. I do change my mind sometimes, right? Right? It's okay. This I have had forever. I did, Tina had done with, what's it called? I've got it over here. Or am I out? I think I might be out. It's that clear, I can't think of the name of it, but it makes it shiny. I did this forever ago. and never used it. It's just sitting in here. I've got another one in here too, and I'm like, I need to use those. So I put them where I could see them all the time. So maybe I'll find a spot, you know, for them. I'm just trying to find some things to collage a little bit here with her. No. Do I want to do purple and green are so pretty together too. I want to do some sari silk on the side, maybe, like down the side. I do love green and purple together so much. Okay, I hear you, Vanessa. Yeah, put the purple, put the purple. I'm just not sure if it's gonna kind of go with the motif, or maybe it's gonna be too bright. This is, I think I won't. I think I won't this time. I'm looking here in this. Oh, I've got these birds too. They look nice. Could put the birds outside her room, and then some notes right there, and a little clock up here. I'm thinking more in the lines of, like, what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the word. Never mind. Oops, sorry guys. More nature, you know what I mean? A nature theme more. But I'm looking to see what else I have in this basket. Or let's see, we do have this little pack, this little thing here that holds stuff. Let's see. Got these tiny little butterflies. Nothing really the right color. Wait, this one might go. Oh, you know what? Being a little girl, I'm thinking maybe I'll do a bow of some here somewhere. Not that big a one though. I have smaller ones too. Let's see. How about this little guy? Let's see. Use some of my Tina bows. I haven't used them in a minute. I love these little guys. Just distress. Okay. Let's see. Maybe some flowers. Maybe I don't need the clock. Maybe that's what's wrong. Could be. Oh, Miss Tara, just make up your mind. Maybe we'll do, instead, we could do a little mirror. Nah. Nah. That ain't it. I don't know why I had a clock in my head. I was thinking because she's asleep. I always try to tell myself a story. Do you guys do that? I do. I tend to try and create a little bit of a story when I'm decorating. But I'm thinking way too much right now, and that's why it's getting harder, because I'm like concentrating too hard on it. You know what I think I'll do that might kind of get my juices flowing too is I'm going to distress, and I'm only going to have time to decorate the one side. Okay. I don't know why, but distressing stuff gives me a visual that I kind of need to really do stuff justice. Now I could actually put more lace right there on that edge. It always looks cute at an angle edge, I think, when you do the lace. Let's check really quick, because we're running out of time here. Okay. I mean, I could do a smaller piece, but because I did the bottom already, I think it kind of, unless I stuck this like right there. I kind of want the birds. I like them. And the clock. And the bow. Maybe, look, I have more words. Look, maybe notes is not the right word. I think if I can find it that I have one in here in my drawer that says, I will give you rest. Oh no, we have a Child of the King. That would be a good one. Praise God. Let's see. I just know I'm going to find it after the video. I just know it. And it says Child of the King. Ah, here it is. I will give you rest. I will give you rest. I told ya. You didn't believe me, but I told ya. Oh, and he does give us rest. Amen. And if you find yourself at night, like me sometimes, not being able to sleep, you're worrying, you're thinking, please pray. Talk to him. Talk to God. He's there with you. And he wants to bring you rest. He does for me. And I know what it's like to be in worry. And I think I'm going to put that. I kind of like it there. So I know what it's like to be in worry and need his comfort. You know, and I just strongly suggest that if you find yourself having a hard time sleeping at night, talk to your Lord. Talk to your Father. Amen. Okay, here we go. I'm guessing. We know I'm guessing. I hope I'm guessing right. I'm overlapping that a little bit. Oh gosh, this glue is like really not wanting to come out very thick. Come on, baby. I love art glitter glue for lace and stuff. It really does work quite well. Okay. Yeah, it works good. I think I could just trim this right here, actually. I'll let it stick down. I don't know. I think I'll trim it. Let's do it. Let's trim it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Do. Trying to hurry because I'm over time now as usual. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Now, I am very crowded right now. I am going for it. I'm going to put the clock. I'm just going to put the clock. Okay, see? My glue's doing what it did yesterday. Ow! I just hit the hot glue gun. Ow, ow, ow. I could use the hot glue gun, actually. That would work. Okay. I did. I boinged myself, you guys. Okay. I just think the clock kind of looks cute because she's sleeping. And where are we going to put the little bow? I'm not sure yet. Stay down. Stay down. Okay. Should I use this? Just as an underneath kind of... No. I'm going to use the birds. I like them. I hope you do too. I wonder if my hubby has called me. He always calls me before he leaves where he's at to go back to the shop so that I know, because wherever he's at in town, I can gauge, you know, about how long it's going to take him to get back to the shop. And then he calls me when he's leaving the shop. Oh, I remember something I was going to tell you guys. So he got paid today, and he had requested PTO for last Friday because they pay for the day of the holiday, but they don't pay for the day after, right? So when he got paid today, I just had a feeling that that PTO was not going to be on there. And sure enough, his boss forgot. And so praise God, instead of getting all worked up, both of us, I mean, we did for a few minutes. I did this morning when I first saw it. I was like, oh my goodness, you know, because we counted on that money. But then I was like, you know what, Lord, in the scheme of things, we have what we need. Yeah, we'll have to be a little bit tighter than we thought we would this week, but we have what we need. Right. And so I calmed down. And then when he got up, I had to tell him, and he was like, you know, at first, but then he called me and he goes, you know, I apologized to the Lord. And I told him that, you know, I'm sorry for overreacting, and I know everything's going to be okay. Because we're tithers and we're givers, and the Lord has been so faithful with our finances. And you guys know, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know, what all we went through last year and how everything changed when he left that job and all that. And so, yeah, we're just blessed. And so we went ahead and just said, you know what, it'll be okay. So he got to work, praise God. And I'm just giving a little praise report. He got to work, and the lady that does, like, that works with, I don't remember what exactly she does, but she works, she's like not the manager, but she runs what he works with, like the washing crew, the maintenance crew, the guys who do all the work on the playgrounds. She runs all the paperwork. Okay, I should say it like that. She doesn't run anything, but she does all the paperwork. And so she was like, he asked her, he goes, you know, did you see a sticky note up on the boss's, you know, box last week before I left? Did you see where I put that? And she goes, no, I didn't see it. She goes, why? Did you not get paid? And he said, nope, I didn't. And she goes, oh, well, you've got to let her know, and because that's not good. He goes, it's no big deal. She goes, no, it is a big deal. You need to let her know, because she should have done that. And so he texted the boss and the manager, and she texted back, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't pay you. I didn't catch it. Do you want me to cut you a check? And that was the one thing we were both like, you know, it's okay. We'll be fine. However, it would be nice if she admitted that she made a mistake, because he knows he put the note on the door. And if she, you know, acknowledged it with the fact that she could cut him a check. And so that's what she did. And I was just so happy because, you know, we reacted well, and the Lord blessed us. And, you know, it didn't have to turn into some nightmare or something. I have these little cute, look at this green diamante. Isn't that pretty? It's just dollar store stuff. You can get it down at the Dollar Tree. But I don't get to use it very often, but I'm going to use it right now on this little green bow. I think it'll be really cute. I hope. Let's see. We're going to trim it. And this is so thin, this Dollar Store Diamante. You got to be careful when you trim the strings off, you guys, because you can cut these little suckers right now. And they'll just go, boom, they're gone. So, but I love to put Diamante on the butterflies and the bows and like any of these little places, you know. I'm going to grab my, I'm going to grab some tweezers and do this, because otherwise my hands are so icky right now. I'm going to get it all over the place. There we, oh, come on now, don't. Wow. All right, T. There we go. Come on, baby. Get on there. A little bit of bling. A little bit of bling will do ya, right? Gotta have, oh, Tara, stop. Gotta have some bling. It's just so cute. So there's one side, okay? There we go. And it says, I will give you rest. Guys, have a wonderful weekend or week, and I love you. Thank you so much for being with me. If you stayed with me through the whole thing, God bless you. Don't forget about our new memberships. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and maybe a comment, and spread the video out so people can watch it and get to make some of these on it too. I'm having a hard time talking. I apologize. I'm trying to hurry and think at the same time. It's not a good combo for me. Anyway, I'd really appreciate it if you aren't a member of our family to subscribe to the channel and become a member of the Tara's Take family. You're more than welcome, and we'd love to have you. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. God bless you, and bye-bye.